few others. Natasha's a regular, the people that she has had encounter with, right? Those who have tried to clip up wings, but they've not really succeeded, at least not yet. She said it was Natasha who told her about them, but while she was showing her phone and all of that, you could actually see, message from SP, Akpabiole. Bello's phone number and the phone number of a lot of people that she said she didn't really know. But me, I've brought you all of that this evening. Okay. So you can now tell me, maybe there's something I'm missing out in here. Natasha came out and said she's just a blackmailer. She's, Natasha said she is a cash and carry influencer. If you pay the bill, she can always put up the act. Dr. Duru, ladies and gentlemen, and there are evidence that Natasha is lying. Now, we can all look at the evidence now, and you can make up your mind, especially those of you who have invested in the whole journey so far, waiting for what it is going to be like at the end of the day. Would there be justice? Would there be a consequence for, men who believes that they are untouchable in that contraption? Or would there be consequences if this whole thing ended up to be indeed just an agenda? Now it's up to you. And now you can't really say, I don't know. So maybe this can help. Or she's just a blackmailer doing the bidding of Akpabiole, because we all know there is no length of how far they can't go. Yeah? Please watch this.
Before then, someone called me, a leader of a political party. I'm going to withhold his name for now, for some reasons, because the case has been investigated. I don't want to mess up what the authorities are doing. And he said to me that, ma'am, we love the way you are fighting for Natasha, and we are recruiting women like you, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, to go fight for Natasha and make XYZ allegations, and that he would love me to speak to Natasha and help Natasha to ensure she gets justice. I said, okay, no problems, but let me speak to the person you're talking about. That was when Natasha called me on the 27th of March, 2025. So when she called me, and if you check my page, Prof. Mbeke, I'm Dr. Sandra Duru, but Prof. Mbeke is my media page, my platform, where I unfold the truth. And if you call me, if you check there, I have a disclaimer. Once you call me, it records automatically, because I don't have the time for people like Natasha that will tomorrow come back to say, I said what I didn't say, or she said what I didn't represent. So that was recorded, the first day conversation. And that wasn't the only conversation. She got closer to me. And we became like sisters or friends that tried to talk to her after I got to know the truth. Natasha came and she started offering me money. The first she said she has this problem with this Senate president, and explained to me everything. She thanked me. We talked personal things, which I won't let out for now because it's her privacy, about her life, about her mom. We talked a lot. And the question I asked, Natasha, if you want me to represent you, can I know the truth? She said to me that she started dropping names, I won't mention all, that she has already she has already paid Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. How much do I want? I made her understand it's not all about money. Just talk to me. Why are you fighting? What is the problem? What did they do to you? She now explained to me the truth. Are we there?
Yeah.
She explained to me, and Natasha told me bluntly, she said, babe, there was nothing like sexual harassment. I was shocked. To be honest with you guys, I broke down. Because if you check my page, I was already fighting. If you go and see the things I posted about that man, the Senate president, You cry for him. I was fighting. I've contacted UN agencies because I'm a member of the UN Council. I've contacted everyone. I'm the president of TUFF, the Unique Family Foundation, that has UN ECOSOC status and the rest of them in the United States. Honestly, I took the battle. Go check my page. I didn't erase anything. I left everything there. I was out to fight for Natasha. I was ready for the battle against the Senate president. So when she now started explaining things to me, in the course of the explanation, she was so relaxed. She was so calm. She opened up a lot of things to me. Our conversation wasn't just one or two, which the security agencies have already verified. And she was bold enough to tell me that she has paid Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, that she recruited Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, that's not a big deal, I can do it. I said, did you tell Dr. Obi that these things are not true? She said, they know. We are women. We can't let these men be doing this to us. We have to fight. Let's just use gender-based whatever. At that point, I became a little bit, at that point, I became a little bit, I wasn't happy. I was sad. Let me put it that way, because the way I came out to fight, and I told myself, what do I do now? How do I go back to the people out there? So the wisdom came. I relaxed. She said, are you there? I said, yes, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm with you. Go ahead, talk. So she started telling me a lot of things. But the area that I was interested in, I had to redirect her back to the question. She now said, it didn't happen. I don't have evidence. That was why I sent Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, Mrs. Abiola or Dr. Abiola, and FIDA. FIDA means Federation of Women Lawyers in Nigeria. You were recruited, and she called you guys useful idiots. That she recruited useful idiots. Women that can speak and be heard. You are now Natasha's useful idiots. And she was wondering why I cannot join her on Arise TV to do the same thing. And the question is, why always Arise TV? She said she has bought them. That's the, what did she call it? What was that word? That is the, whatever. Before then, someone called me a leader of a political party. I'm going to withhold his name for now, for some reasons, because the case.
I don't know if it is just me. How many of you feels like that person look like somebody who is suffering from mental health problem? Like, I'm not like in a rude way. What do you call that thing? Compulsive personality disorder. You know, people who can make things up, no matter how dumb or stupid they are sounding, but they will do that with so much confidence. There are so many on social media, by the way. Some of them look normal. They look normal like me and you. You just need to give them room. There are many on social media. Like there are people who are suffering from, you know, they make themselves so, like they lift themselves so above who they are in true essence of it. But I'll explain to you, because Nigerians have so many dumb people, unfortunately. Dumbest people in the world. They have the highest population of them in Nigeria, unfortunately. But when you scrutinize things, like as I was looking at her, I actually feel sorry. I know it's not right to diagnose people by just looking at them, but something tells me that that person, he showed more. I just want to scrutinize a bit of what she said. And you can please tell me what you think, right? According to her, it was on the 27th of March was the first time that Natasha spoke to her. Before then, like others on social media, they have been defending her, calling out Akpabiole, yes, Akpabiole, this and that, random people on social media and a place, if you say people go just take your fight. You go, they see them, they make videos on TikTok. Your fight. You go to say them be your family member. Pastor, no, or my shake, they go to cause themselves. They go to sweat. I will show you. I will let you know that I'm a woman. I say, kill you, dear, calm down. So, but all this while, brethren, until the 27th of March, that was the first time they met or spoke on the phone. That means they were never really. Then she kept saying, he told me a lot. No, hang on. He started with, Natasha said, I don't have any evidence. There is nothing called sexual harassment. Okay. So she's shocked. Oh, she told me so many things. She was just going. She told me there is an agenda to bring down Akpabiole, this and that. So she told me a lot. I'm gonna. She said that what do you call it? What they said? Only what? So hang on. It said the Federation of Women. Then hang on. She said she is a part of a group called the FEDA. I actually had to write that down. FEDA, a short for, according to her, Federation of Women Lawyers. Ladies and gentlemen, how does this mean FEDA? Federation. Maybe we should just call that one FED, F-E-D. Where did WL go? Women lawyers. He says she is a member of a UN council. That Natasha called her to help her. As what? Baba, wait till you go help her do go, like you go help him arrest Akpabiole. That he come to you to say, please help me. To do what? As who are you? Like who you be? Go, I don't understand though. Senator in Nigeria, join somebody on social media, and then told her everything. But here is what I found. They formed a group of women to fight for Natasha. When that thing was still hot online, all of them random, all over the world. Here you get feminists, the feminists and the rest of them, everybody joined, including the misandrists too. So they opened a WhatsApp group where they were like sharing all the happening. They tell them for Nigeria to open WhatsApp group and add you there. So in that group where everybody is like posting everything about what is going on or what they are going to do and the rest, maybe they can't have Natasha. Once Natasha is part of that group, that WhatsApp group, that gives it a legitimacy, meaning Natasha supports you, all of you, for supporting her. Then she had all these screenshots that she said they are the evidence that Natasha told her there was nothing. She even released an audio, which I personally scrutinized myself. It's a pure waste of time. There's no point in bringing it up. But here is the part. She also said Natasha told her that she was going to give her 200 million naira because there is no any sexual harassment. She said Natasha told her that he is doing this because the agenda is to help destroy a Yoruba man's government. Now there are no say this one Akpabiole lawyer to LA, Los Angeles in America. That's my conclusion straight up. Akpabiole lawyer to LA, no doubt. Our second evidence as presented online.
I'm going to post everything now that we have come here. It has gotten to the level that I have to expose her beyond what she can ever think of. I was trying to protect her, but now she's making it look like she hasn't spoken. So that's Natasha. These are the agencies in the United Kingdom that she needed me to write to and lie against Senate President of Nigeria. I don't even know that man. That the man killed someone. Since this sexual harassment, she said N200m messed it up. That she paid N200m. She hired N200m, feed her as useful idiots to go and disrupt the committee. And I'm making myself available. Anybody who is doing any case with Natasha, please, I will volunteer to be there to let people know the truth at any time. I have everything you need. And I've also submitted to the police in Nigeria and the United States and everywhere. This is it. If you go down here, she also sent this to me about Yahaya Bello. Yahaya Bello. I don't know who is Yahaya Bello. One Ododo. I don't know who is Ododo. I don't know them. She sent me a lot. And she sent me so many things. She sent me something about one man they call, what's this man's name? I don't know his name. I don't know who this man is. She told me what she wanted us to do to that one. I don't know who he is. But that's also a senator.
She deleted messages.
No, we'll get them, my love. This one, you can see when she now found out that all she's offering me is not going to work, she started deleting those things. But those things she's deleting, I already have them, and I've submitted them to the police. I've submitted them to the police in Nigeria, ICC, everywhere, including IPU. And watch me on CNN. I'm going to bring out more, because on CNN, we're going to now have a slide on CNN. So, so Natasha, you can see she's just petty.
Nuisance, Lily. And that is my own second evidence that she may actually be schizophrenic. Like, what did Natasha once send you? Picture, screenshots. Sexual harassment. You are not a lawyer. You are not I think she's probably presenting herself as a lawyer, because she said women lawyers. That Natasha has bought Arise News. The guy who is Obey Banner, you know that guy, the owner of This Day, is the owner of is also the owner of Arise. Is Akpabiole's person. Is the guy who gave Wedewike Minister of the Year, Akpabiole Lawmaker of the Year. They are friends though. Auntie is anyway. That is. I mean, that was where I was like, man, see that be Kemi Olun lawyer, Nisha, like Kemi Olun lawyer. I will show everything. I will send everything. I've sent everything to the police. I've sent everything to the necessary authorities, and they're going to act on it very soon. I will bring you down. I will bring you down. My name is Kemi Olun lawyer. You know, I'm an international investigative journalist. And I'll show you, I've worked several years in Canada. I'm a Canadian, by the way, okay? I've worked with all these international, you know, platforms. I will tell you that all the evidence, I'm forwarding them straight up. So, I will break you down. Ask about me. I have all the evidence here, all the recording. Everybody knows me. I'm an investigative journalist, award-winning investigative journalist. You can see me on CNN. I'm going to go on CNN. I'm going to be featured by, you know, Larry Cooper. You know, I swear, that is the kind of vibe I was feeling when I was listening to her. It's so pedestrian. It is so easy when she said, oh, she sent me this, Ododo, I don't know which Ododo. Have you waited near me, Sisi? You know, like, say, who you the fool, but you know, it's social media. And Facebook, by the way, oh my God. They won't go jail, no be smart, you know. They are spreading it everywhere. Ah, Natasha exposed. Ah, man, Professor Gbeke is not giving up. She said she will finish Natasha. She's going to go to United Nations. Who be she? Eh? Was just a fool themselves, Sha? So when people now started saying, oh, it was Akpabiole that sent him. It was yeah. Remember that guy who happened to be Akpabiole's media advisor, is from Kogi State, like Natasha, of course, on the side of Akpabiole. Guess what? He just went to go and make a video and said, no, everybody that is saying that we are the one who contacted Duru. No, we did not. I just want you to know that we don't even know her. That is when I believe that they managed to get a lunatic on their side. You know, enough of women supporting women, by the way. Listen to him.
My name is Kenny Okolubo. Yesterday, my phone has been inundated with so many calls. And I was wondering how come people were able to figure out my number. and were calling my number. Of course, I don't pick numbers I actually don't know. But the few I picked drew my attention to the fact that there was a publication on Facebook, which I checked and I saw for myself. And this publication was made by Dr. Sandra Duru. It was as a result of the fact that I had gotten in touch with her over the allegations that she had made against Natasha.